Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ERL. We are doing the Charlotte Roval tonight, and they're already in qualifying. Let's see if we can get in there. My broadcasting partner had a last minute family thing going on, so it'll be just me. Apologize about this boring stick. Alright, we're in qualifying right now. Finally got in here. They're probably just about done. This is our new driver tonight. He's not eligible for playoffs, but um, playoffs start pretty soon, so he'll be in the competition soon. In here getting to know the drivers. Aussie rules. This is his second race with us. Also not eligible for the playoffs, but again, a really good racer. This is basically Scuck's debut race. Mikey Danman vouched for him, so he'll be responsible for any shenanigans he does, as he is responsible for Ozzy. But Ozzy's already proved himself in the first race. He's a good, clean driver. We'll have our eye on Scuck tonight. Seas, he's eligible for the playoffs. Mr. Excitement, he's eligible for the playoffs. Seas, I believe, can't miss any more races, though. We got DA Outside Tickler in their number 2 car tonight. He's eligible, I believe, for the playoffs. Evil Old Guy Racing Super Dave is eligible for the playoffs. He's in the 24 car tonight. Mikey Danman, the man. He's eligible for playoffs he's eligible for playoffs. Matter of fact, let me bring up his feed so I can see what's going on. Alright, bringing up his feed now. I didn't think qualifying would be this long. It was 4%. I think it's only 4 laps. So again, we're at Charlotte Roval tonight. We have 8 or 9 drivers participating tonight, so we appreciate the patriotism of the drivers and anyone else that views our videos, trying to get our name out there. Next week or two, we're going to be starting development season, where all are invited to come in and participate and try to move up to the main series. This initial season, we have just a little something for the drivers that come in there. The season champion will win a $50 PlayStation gift card, and that is already on board. Looked like Mikey was having a little bit of fun with finishing up. At least I think he was finished. Yeah, they're finished. see who got the pole. Be pretty important to be up front here. You won't have to miss a little bit of the melee that is going to go on here. This is the first time some of these drivers have been on the road course together. We were at Watkins Glen, but we got some new additions here. And looking forward to seeing it. And here comes Game Nerd. That's good. And we'll wait for the qualifying results to come up. And in the first spot, we got Ozir with a 1:17.7, a good time on sliders. We got Scoochie, so the two new guys are the fastest at this road course, at least for qualifying, with a 1:18.4. Third is C's with a 1:18.5. Fourth is Mikey Danman, 1:18.8. And rounding out the top five, Mr. Excitement with 1:19. So I'm going to let them set up for the race. And we will wait for them to get their stuff together. And just a brief intermission here. I'm going to go in and give some instructions. All right, they're getting the race set up, and Game Nerd has showed up, so he'll be in there, starting last. I think he just likes to start last. And I can hear them in the game chat. They're having some fun in there. That's one thing I can say about this group of fellas. They have fun. They're good and respectful. They don't get all ass hurt about stuff. Probably shouldn't have said that, but my wingman's not here tonight, so apologize about that. He had some family things come up the last minute. Can I join? Can I join or what? Yeah. Well, you got to restart the lobby then. Alright, they might be having some technical difficulties there. We'll see. They getting things round up. Again, we're at Charlotte Roval, 50% times 3 tire wear on sliders. And so they're going to restart or what? Alright, well, I'm going to go in and make sure they restart for you. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It's all right. I think they're already decided they're going to, right? Give me an update. Yeah. Well, you're gonna restart though, right? Yeah, he'll come back up. Just I'm talking to him now. Yeah, he's loading his stuff back in. So I apologize, guys. So
Things happen.
all right, they're gonna
We'll back that for you. What did it for
restart the
me?
lobby here. All right, I apologize about that. Seems like every week we have some type of difficulty. Um, DA, can you hear? Or I'm sorry, Gamer, can you hear me? Yeah, just make sure they send me another set of invites because that last one will be invalid. Thank you. All right, folks. Again, I apologize. We got 3 viewers. Man, we sure appreciate you guys showing up week in and week out. Marty, appreciate you being here, bud. Um, I think Peyton's going to do pretty good tonight if he can keep it between the lines. We had a couple more, but uh, if you can let us know who you are in the chat, just say hello and we'll know who you are. We'll give you a shout out. And they're getting yeah, they're still getting it worked out. So, apologize to the people watching us live. Again, we're having a little bit of an issue. My wingman didn't show up again, so just me, boring old me. I'm gonna do the best I can, but if you're viewing this later, just hopefully you just fast forwarded to where they're racing. That's what I do when I view these things. Well, where's my beer? So, go ahead and comment on what's your favorite beer. What kind of beer do you drink? I drink Michelob Ultra. That's what I can afford. That's a good beer. Hell, I can get a whole case of bottles for like $20, $21. So we might be able to just make this a whole podcast about what kind of beer you drink. Bush Latte. I'm not sure what the latte is. I'm assuming you mean light. A latte is like some kind of coffee, isn't it? So I had a. It's DA. I know it's you, DA. So looks like they're loading them back in qualifying order. Anyway, my granddaughter made me breakfast this morning. Miller Lite for the Marty Laws. My stepdad used to drink that. Or Miller, not light. He probably should have been drinking light beer. But hey, if you're going to do it right. Alright, looks like they might be loading in. No. And they're not loading in yet, but I'm getting the invites, so I appreciate that. Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. Well, that's true to a point. We got 4 people watching. Tell me what kind of beer you drink. We've been having some technical difficulties. So we decided to talk about what kind of beer you drink. If you drink beer, if you don't drink beer, what do you drink? Go ahead and drop a comment. Look like there's. Uh-oh. Alright, I got the word that I can go ahead and join. Cold. He said cold beer. Yeah. Yeah, I was in Germany for 3.5 years, and Germans actually drink warm beer for the most part. But they'll serve cold beer too. My favorite over there was Crystal Weiss. Of course, when I come back to the States, all the beer here tastes like piss. Like warm, not warm, but like tea. It was just so weak, I had to get used to it again. And here we go, loading into the race. Alright, they're off. We got Ozier in the lead in the 16. Looks like they got a clean first turn. That's always good. Ozier went a little high, or no, Scoochie. Scoochie went a little high there in second place. Ozier's trying to check out on these boys. Scoochie in second place. He's in the 11 car. It looks like he's getting a little distance too. He's not letting Ozier get too far away. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Hopefully the drivers behind him will... Oh, yeah. Good deal. We got C's back there in third. Getting his bearings up underneath him. This, final turn there. That's one of my nemesis. Boy, you got to hit that thing right or your next lap's going to be slow too. He's trying to get around on the outside, but it's a long race. You got 11 laps on the first stage here. They won't have to pit. Second stage is 10 laps, so they won't have to pit there either. Third stage, however, is 27 laps, and they'll have to pit twice in that stage, so that'll be interesting to see who practiced their pit stops or not. You can gain an incredible amount of time if you got that nailed down. And it looks like we got Game Nerd has moved up into 4th place. Mikey Dan's in 5th place here. Mr. Excitement, 6th place, and DA is biding his time here. He knows it's a long race. Getting his legs up under him, just kind of following along. Nobody's really dropped back real far. Super Dave looks like he's in... Oh, wait a minute. Alright. We got 2, 3, and 4. Oh, there's a wreck coming out of the last turn there. Some people got through it, some people didn't. Looks like a caution. Alright, so we got, I wonder about, I think it was lap 2 that we got a caution on. So these drivers, that's a good thing. These drivers will be able to go into pits and put their setups in. Because, of course, they were just running straight sliders at that point. Hopefully they've practiced and they'll be making their adjustments in the pit. We'll see who comes out on top. I don't expect Azir to pit. I'll tell you the truth. Because you could make this with no pit stops this first stage. If you don't have any damage, weirdly on road courses you go faster as you lose fuel and tires. So here we go after the restart. Not sure how many laps we have left, but it's going to probably be about 7. I'm going to say 6 or 7. And Azir gets a great restart. Scoochie right behind him. Looks like he's a little bit out of sorts. Oh, Scoochie hits that blue rumble strips there. That'll slow him down. It looks like there's a caution. Looks like maybe Mr. Excitement was involved. Maybe. Oh, they're still going, so it might have been one of them glitches where the game just shows you a kerfaggle back there in the back, but it really didn't happen maybe. But they are starting to spread it out a little bit now. Oh. It doesn't look like Scoochie's letting Azir get too far away. So let's see, let's take a look at Scoochie's head view, or hood view here, see what kind of line he runs. Oh, he almost hit that little edge there on there. Ooh, he got loose there. Looks like he's running a pretty good line. Let's see what Scoochie's doing back here. Oh, Scoochie. Brother, I know you can go through there faster than that. But he's in second place right now, so is there anybody behind him? Oh yeah. Who is that behind him? Looks like might be Mikey Danman. Yep. So Mikey Danman is stabilizing himself up there in third place. I don't know if something might have happened or whatever. He didn't show any real good times. He qualified with a good time at 18s. But yeah, those blue those blue humps there, they're not really good for you. We got Mr. Excitement. He's got some speed here tonight. He finds himself back here. Uh-oh. Game Nerd just put it through. Oh, Mikey's around. He hits the wall. Everybody goes by. He's probably going to have some kind of penalty back there. So, Mr. Excitement looks like he finds himself in fourth place right now. Ooh, Game Nerd gets loose there. I believe Game Nerd's on a controller. Very, very difficult. You gotta have a lot of talent to be able to go around some of these road courses on a controller. All right, DA outside Tickler. Let's follow his line for a little bit. Slow coming out of the last turns there, but stable. Some of these guys just look like they're kind of chilling, trying to get the feel of whatever NASCAR Heat 5 gave them for this lobby. Super Dave might be a sleeper here tonight. It looks like he's up with second, third, fourth, so he's probably in fifth place. Somebody's in the pits. I think that's Mikey Dan. He probably got some damage and said, you know what? I might as well fix my car and get it back out there. And try again on the second stage. Oh, that could have been a penalty there. It looks like Gamer, even though he likes to flirt with them. What do you call them, Dan? I always forget what you call them, man. Little curb things. Somebody put it in the comments. Remind an old man what the heck they're called. But he doesn't look like he's letting Ozzier, the leader, get away from him. So he might be a sleeper too here tonight. Here's Ozzier, the leader of your race right now. We're on lap 9 of 11, so we've got 2 laps to go because they just crossed 10 of 11. The leader. And Mikey, so he's up there with him. Just a little bit behind because he had to pit. Actually, Ozzier might be on the final lap here, depending on how far back. We'll see. If he crosses the finish line and slows down significantly, that's the end of the stage. You see Gamer over there, and it looks like they're going to have another. Well, no, we're going to find out. Alright, that's a pretty good execution. He flirted with those blue humps there, but he got through it pretty good. Looks like he's gaining a little bit of time on Gamer. And that's going to be the end of stage 1 with Ozzier in first. Looks like Gamer in second. Where you at, Gamer? There you are. And the rest, I'm not really sure. Alright, and that's going to put Mikey Dan in 8th. So, we got Ozzier in first, Game Nerd in second, Mr. Excitement in third, Scoochie in fourth, C's in fifth, Super Dave in sixth, DA outside Tickler in seventh, and Mikey Dan, man, bringing up the rear in 8th place. So they'll make some more adjustments and put in some, what are they using nowadays? Sunoco? I don't know what they're using. They used to use Sunoco. Do they still use Sunoco, Marty? I have no idea. Alright, beginning of stage 2. We got Ozzier in the lead, Game Nerd in second, Mr. Excitement in third. Looks like Super Dave in fourth. And Ozzier pushes turn 1 and gets out to the lead in front of Game Nerd. Game Nerd right on his heels. First 3 are single file already. Mr. Excitement in third. And it looks like... Who's that blue car? C's in fourth. Looks like Scoochie tried to get underneath him going around the carousel there. And he's still trying to get underneath him. He's going to do it. No. Mr. Excitement. C's fighting back now. You got about a battle back here. Oh, we got some issues back there. Oh, here's the leaders. Gamer trying to get around Ozzier. Ozzier off the wall a little bit. No harm, no foul though. He skates on off to the third turn. Oh. This might be an interesting race here to watch. Up for the lead. Looks like, ooh, that might give Game Nerd a chance to get around him. Coming across the finish line. These boys are nose to tail. Oh, here's the finish line. Nose to tail. Turn 1. Turn 2 coming up. There it is. We got turn 3 in the carousel. I call it a carousel. Come up turn 5 in this carousel here. Right now these two look pretty evenly matched. It's just going to come up on who's going to make a mistake. Alright, these guys are working it out in stage 2. Let's see where everybody else is. Scoochie, our newest addition. Looks like he's in 6th place right now. He likes to put his car on them blue little humps there. Oh, DA gets loose coming out of the bus stop. He keeps it down though. Doesn't come back up into traffic, I don't think. Alright. Good deal. Good heads up call to keep it down there. Super Dave is behind Scoochie. These two are still up here pretty much nose to tail. Blue Turtles. Boy, I tell you what, I would never in a million years remembered that they were called blue turtles. Ha Appreciate that, Marty. From here on out, we're calling bad boys blue turtles. Let's see if Game Nerd hits one of them. A little scuff, little over, not bad. Oh, he almost hit a third one there. Here's the leader. Ooh, Ozier got some damage into that wall right there. That should be interesting. Damage will slow you down here. See if we can get a close-up of that damage. Ooh, he hits the wall again. Game Nerd goes ahead. Oh, Game Nerd lets off and lets him go. Interesting. And now he's decided, oh, let's race side by side. Game Nerd gets a good turn off that last turn, a good push off that last turn, and takes the lead for the first time at Charlotte Roval here in Enterprise Racing League. Alright, coming around. This is his first lap led. It looks like Mr. Excitement and... Who's with Mr. Excitement there? Mr. Excitement and Mikey Dan are not that far behind him. Let's go back up. Oh wait, who was that? Somebody right behind these guys. Let's see if we can find out who it is. It might be Super Dave, but let's see. No. Here's our leader. I want to see his hood though. Hood looks good. Doesn't look like a whole lot of damage there. Oh, hit the wall a little bit there, but I don't think that was enough to cause any damage. See if anybody's close to him. We are on lap 7 of 10, so this second stage is coming to an end. Nah, he's pretty much pulled away from the field, so we're going to ignore him. The 16 Ozier's got more damage. Oh my gosh, look at the damage he's got in that car. So that car is going to be tight. Tight. I can't explain how tight it would be. It would be inappropriate on live TV. But yeah, he's racing a difficult race car right now. And it looks like Scoochie's got some damage on his hood there. Oh yeah. So Scoochie's having some trouble too. Welcome to Enterprise Racing League, Scoochie. Hopefully nobody did that to you, but oh yeah, them blue. I don't know why it's like they aim for them blue things, blue turtles. Looks like they aim for them blue turtles. I don't know why. It just upsets your car. Well, with that damage, he's going to be tight. Yeah, you see how we floated out there? Oh, downshift, go. Yeah, tough handling cars. And C's has a bunch of damage. Wow. Mikey Dan doesn't have any damage. Well, he's got a little bit. Got a little bit of damage there, but not as much as the others did. It looks like Mr. Excitement pretty clean there. I see a little bit of misalignment there on the right side there, but not as much as Scoochie and Ozir. Looks pretty good up front, but there's just a slight tap he had somewhere. The car looked clean and green. Well, a little bit of damage. All right, it looked clean and green, but he's got some damage up there on the right-hand side too. So he's lost communications there for a minute. I'll tell you what, this new headset I got, it's an Arctic 9 wireless. I don't recommend it. It was pretty expensive. We're on lap 9 of 10. Let's go see Game Nerd up here. Looks like he's gonna come around for the final lap. Yeah, this Arctic 9 wireless Steel Series, the buttons are in awkward places. It's difficult, and you gotta press a button for like 5 seconds for it to activate. And, when you take the headset off, it like your finger is right in the place where it adjusts the volume. So you either turn it up really loud or turn it off, so you think the thing is not working. Game Nerd is on the final lap of the second stage. For last time I looked, he had a commanding lead. Let's see if there's anybody behind him. Nothing in sight. This is Ozir. It looks like he might be in third place. Mr. Excitement. Ozir. Dan the Man's trying to get around the 16. He's got a bunch of damage. Can he get it done here? If he wants that position, he's going to have to make a move somewhere. Oh, it looks like Mikey Dan tried something strange. Yeah, that wasn't good. He got a penalty back there. So that hurt. And it looks like it's going to be... Oh, and Ozir has come straight up into the wall coming out of the final turn there. But stage 2 is over. And I'll get you a full field rundown here in just a minute. I tell you what, I'm listening to the chatter in the race lobby, and these boys are having fun with it. I haven't heard a crossword yet. So we got Game Nerd in first place for the second stage. Second is Mr. Excitement. Third, Ozir. Fourth, Super Dave. Fifth, Mikey Dan. Sixth, DA Outside Tickler. Good job. Seventh, Scoochie. And eighth, C's. Everybody's on the lead lap. So they're going to go in and make their final adjustments for their final stage. It'll be 27 laps. The max fuel run here in ERL for this race is 12 laps. So they'll have to pit twice. They'll have a minimum of 2 green flag pit stops. And here we go. So everybody's car got fixed up. And we got Mr. Excitement out in the front coming off. His pit crew got him out there in front. Looks like he's going to take that lead. Oh. Game Nerd, he wants the lead. Game Nerd wants that clean air so he can pull away again. Mr. Excitement does not want to give him that. Ooh, 3 wide coming through that carousel back there. That must have been fun. Looks, oh, Game Nerd really wanted that. Actually, that might have been payback for last week. Gamer was not very impressed with some of the moves Mr. Excitement made last week. Everything was reviewed, and there was nothing bad going on there. Oh, that was a gaggle back there. Everybody trying to go in there at one time. Yeah, there was some apologies flying back there. Oh, Mr. Excitement drove it in there, got a penalty, and wrecked the field. That's going to be a caution. Yeah, so I'm going to have to chalk that one up to Mr. Excitement. Just driving it in there and getting a penalty, and of course his car stopped right in the middle of coming out of the last turn. And caused a caution on the field. So some of these wrecked cars will get a chance to, or are they still racing? Oh man, I can't believe that wasn't a caution. All them cars scattered all over the place. I thought for sure it was going to be a caution. Well, let's try to see where everybody's at. We got DA in front of these two back here. We got Mr. Excitement, and it looks like maybe Scoochie back there. Super Dave feels like he got away with something there. I think he got through all that stuff clean and green. Coming through the bus stop. Looks like he might be in second place behind Gamer. Coming into that final bus stop thingy. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm still baffled why that multi-car pileup back there didn't bring out a caution. So we got DA, Tickler, and Scoochie, I believe, back here. DA's car still looks pretty clean, but it's not. He's got some damage. Super Dave's looks clean. Game Nerds is pretty clean. Ozier's got a little damage again. He didn't get through that nonsense back there clean, but he's in third place right now, it looks like. We're on lap. Where are my damn glasses at? Lap 30 of 54. So we got about 25 laps to go. Maybe 24. Oh, Scoochie got some day. He can barely see over his hood there. He's gonna have to figure out, you know, how many laps do I have to do before I can go ahead and pit and get this stuff fixed. Oh, he's just getting worse and worse. He should go in and pit. He can barely control that car. Anybody around him? Oh yeah, Mr. Excitement. Oh, that car looks like the wheels are about to fall off it. Scoochie, welcome to Enterprise Racing League. I hope nothing nefarious happened. I really hope you did that to yourself, but your wheels look like they're about to fall off. You got some damage on that car. You might want to think about pitting, fixing that stuff. Coming through the bus stop, not bad. Oh, yeah, hard to not spin out with that much damage on your car. So let's see if he comes around here and pits. Yeah, good choice there, Scoochie. We got C's here. Let's check his hood out. Looks like a fairly clean hood. He's got some damage over there on the right hand side. And he's right behind Azir, who's got a little bit of damage on his hood also. And I believe that's going to be 4th place. This is my my thinking. C's right now is in 4th place. You can see Ozzy in front of him, and just in front of Ozzy you can see Super Dave there. Game Nerd, it doesn't look like you can see him at all right now. Let's go check out. Oh, Mikey, you got some damage, bro. You know, you stop getting damaged, you stop hitting stuff, Mikey. I'm just saying. I know he'll have some comments about that. Uh-oh. My battery's low on my laptop, so I'm going to have to take a little break. Let me put you on the leader. And let me go find my plug-in for my laptop. Be right back. Alright, we got the laptop plugged in, so I won't lose that feed. And that feed tells me that Mikey Danman is on lap 33 of 54. So they're coming to 20 laps to go. Yeah, this final stage is plenty of time to mess up, but plenty of time to go ahead and pull away. Uh-oh, what I missed? It looks like Game Nerd's got a little bit of damage there. Somebody's right behind him. Could that be Super Dave? No, Super Dave is behind Scoochie. Scoochie got some damage there, but I thought he went into the pits and fixed it. Sometimes you go into the graphics say you still got damage, but you don't. Let's get a little closer to Scoochie. See if close up. Yeah, he still can't see. Well, Scoochie can't hit stuff like that, bro. You get damage, it messes up your car. Somebody come off and hit something. Looks like C's up there. C's doesn't look like he's got too much damage. A little bit, but not too much. Gotta stay off them walls, boys. We got a battle back there between Super Dave and Scoochie. Super Dave's car looks like it's damage free, so he's going to get around there. I have no idea what who's in what position. Oh, and Scoochie is going to drive it in there and hit Super Dave there. That's not a nice thing to do. Looks like stuff's happening. Oh, it looks like DA or Game Nerd. Yeah, you can't hit them blue turtles but so many times before it starts taking a toll. It looks like our Ozir is just biting at the bit right now. There's been more damage in this in Charlotte Roval than all the races we've had combined so far. Alright, well, they're sorting it out up front there. We've got Scoochie back here. We got Season 3rd place, Super Dave in 4th place, Mikey Dan in 5th, Mr. Excitement in 6th, and DA Outside Tickler in 7th. 37 laps of 54. Thank you, Mikey. I appreciate that update. So we do have everybody spread out on this road course, and that's usually what happens. Looks like DA is going to come into the pits on somewhere around lap 37. Somebody's coming out of the pits. Super Dave was in the pits. Looks like Game Nerd went in there, fixed all his stuff. Ozzy come in there, fixed his stuff. Ozzy come out in front of DA. So this should be your two leaders right here. And I'm not sure if Mikey Dan has pitted yet. He's in second right now, behind somebody else that ain't pitted yet. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go find Mikey. We got C's coming into the pits. Mikey's still going. He may have already pit. Oh, he gets loose coming across the line. Scoochie goes past him. But that's not for position. And Whew. And Mikey Dan's in first place, but he's losing a lot of time with that loose race car and them old tires. He's got to pit this time. Must have to pit this time. So let's see if he's going to come into the pits here after this bus stop. If he can make a couple more laps, all he has to do is, well, actually he's got 15, 16 laps right now. He did not come into the pits. Wow. Okay. But he is the leader right now. It does look like he has an ill handling car. He's got some damage there, but it doesn't look too bad. Scoochie's car always looks like his radiator's sitting in his front lap. So there are 15 laps to go right now. Coming around to the line, it'll be 14. No, it'll be 15 coming around the line. And Mikey's going to go for another one. Oh. He's just losing a lot of time on these laps to a couple of faster cars, which are these cars that pit a little earlier. Yeah, Mikey's going to have to pit this time. And he didn't. Or wait a minute. No, he did not. I'm really not understanding this. Wow. I'm not sure how much fuel he thinks he's got. Poor Mike, he's got no fuel, he's got no tires, still going around the track. But maybe he's got a plan. He's in first place. Whoa. Hold it together, Mikey. Get back around to them pits. So if he can pit on the next lap, he'll be able to finish. He's in fuel save mode. Who them tires are smoking? Show me your tires, Mikey. Alright, Mikey's in the pits. Yeah, his tires are worn. He's got a different setup than I would expect. But so he's going in for his last pit stop. He'll be able to make it from here. Uh, everybody else on the track right now will have to pit. And here comes Mikey out of the pits. We'll see what kind of position he's in. Mr. Excitement's coming around there. Let's see how they... Alright, Mikey gets out clean. Mr. Excitement right behind him. And Mikey comes out in 5th place. About a half a lap. Little under a half a lap behind the leaders. But now the leaders are going to have to pit. This is going to be interesting to see how this ends up. Tell you what, Super Dave's car has been pretty clean all race. At least on my screen it has. And let me take an administrative break. I'll be right back. About a minute or so. Alright, looks like everything is under control administratively. And I'll be back in just a second for a personal break. Alright, hopefully you can hear me now. Let's find out. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's winning, who's losing. Let me go. Let me go to the main. Oh, you're. Yeah, Game Nerd doesn't understand what's going on. I know what's going on. You keep hitting those blue turtles, and they're getting pissed at you. Game Nerd's car is messed up. Uzzier's car is messed up. It looks like Scoochie called it quits. He's on pit road. Seas is on pit road making a pit stop. That'll be his last pit stop of the race. We only got about 6 laps to go, let's say. I know he didn't call it quits. Matter of fact, he's in first place right now. And he's coming out of the pits. And I'm not sure if he's in first place anymore. We got Mikey Damman in third place. Only about 8 seconds behind the leader. And I think these two right here are the leaders. She's got a little loose there. It looked like on my screen. He is way down there underneath that blue line. That must be a little bit of lag that we're having, or that I'm having on my screen. Probably because I got 2 feeds up plus broadcast in the race. Hopefully my broadcast isn't too bad. Let me know in the comments if my broadcast is lagging or grainy or anything like that. I would appreciate it. But we are coming up to the final 5-6 lap. Oh! Yeah, there's some kind of lag issue going on there. Wow. I'm not sure it's an outstanding job, Marty, but I sure appreciate it. I am undoubtedly the boringest broadcaster, but this is what we got right now. Hopefully Mike can get his stuff back together. We'll just do the best we can. I was born to race, not broadcast, but sometimes we do different things. Maybe I can get better in the future. Right now, I'm going to have a drink of this fresh Michelob Ultra that I just got out of the fridge and put in a koozie. Y'all want to know what my koozie says? It says professional beer taster. That's right. Like DA got these cars. Even Super Dave's car is messed up now. Be interested to see where he's at in this melee. We got 5 laps to go. 4 laps. 4 laps to go at the line. Okay. I'm going to say Super Dave's about in 5th place. Mikey Dan's in 4th place. Game Nerd, I'm really not sure where he's at. I'm not sure where anybody's at. But I think these are your leaders right here, Ozzier and C's. And they look like they're coming up on DA outside Tickler. We're going to see if he gets out of the way for the leaders. Which, yeah, I'm showing lag on my screen. I don't know. I'm not seeing any lag on Mikey Dan's screen there, but he's not around anybody either. Yeah, this. Oh, there you go, DA. Outstanding young man. Pulled over and let the leaders go. He didn't want to be a factor in this race. Outstanding. Big respect for that young man there. Comes in here week in and week out. Hasn't missed a race, I don't believe. Finishes every race, no matter how many laps down he is, if he's laps down. But right now it looks like Ozzier is in the lead of this race with C's hot on his heels. C's is really wanting to get that win to make sure he gets into the playoffs, but he'll get in the playoffs regardless. But he doesn't have a win yet this season, and we're going to see if he can't pull out a win here, and that'll give us 5 different winners, I believe. We got Game Nerd with 2 wins, Mikey Dan with a win. I believe Dave's got a win. Matter of fact, I can check it right now. Let me go check that for y'all. And I'll give you an update on the points. We still got Ozzier and C's nose to tail. C's just waiting for that opening. So we got Game Nerd with a couple wins. We got Mikey Dan with a win. Super Dave with a win. We got Joshua Lee Jaguar with a win, but he's not eligible. He pulled out after that first race. So we're looking for Mr. Excitement, DA, and C's to those 3 drivers still eligible for the playoffs do not have a win. So C's really itching to get a win tonight. And he looks like he fell back a little bit from Ozzier. C's in second, Game Nerd in third, Mikey Dan in fourth, Super Dave in fifth, and Mr. Incitement in sixth. Can C's make up this time on Ozzier? Going into this race, we have Game Nerd with 259 points, tied with Mikey Dan with 259 points for first place. Mr. Excitement and Super Dave are tied for third place with 284 points. DA Outside Tickler is in 5th place with 206, and C's missed a couple races, so he's down there in 6th place with 143 points. And it looks like Ozzier is getting a little bit of separation from C's. C's is seeing his hopes of winning a race go down for each lap. It's got to be only a couple laps left, or if we may be on the last lap. That's it. Ozzier wins it with C's in second. It looks like Game Nerd is going to get third, Mikey Dan fourth. So I'm going to go out and send some invites out for those folks to join. So we got Game Nerd, Ozir, and C's. Alright, so I've sent those invites out. Hopefully they'll come on in here. Alright, the final countdown is first place Ozir, second C's, third Game Nerd, Mikey fourth, and he just cut me off. Mikey fourth, Super Dave fifth, Mr. Excitement sixth, DA seventh, and Scoochie bringing up the rear in eighth place. So we'll try to get these boys up in the booth here. We'll try to get some fastest laps for you. We'll get you the top 3, maybe top 5. I hear some people come on in the lobby now. When we get all 3 in here, we'll start some interviews. And we're zoning out to, there we go. All right, we got the fastest of Game Nerd, 1:16.6. That's a really good lap time for sliders. That's a really good lap time for sliders. Second, Ozir, the winner of the race, 1:17 flat. And third place, C's, 1:17.1. All those are really, really good times. These guys did an outstanding job tonight. Even Super Dave got a 1:17.6. So, do we have everybody in the lobby?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. It was a different kind of race for Enterprise Racing League. I seen more damage out there. More sponsors are pissed off right now than in all the races combined up till now. I'm not sure I've seen any car without some significant damage at one point or another in this race. So third place, Game Nerd. How'd your race go, buddy? Tell us what happened there. It looked that at one point it looked like you and Ozir were pretty even, and then Ozir took over the lead, then you took over the lead and pulled away from the field, and then events happen as they do. Tell me how that finish went for you, bud.
It was an absolute lack of talent on my part. I looked like a complete fool on the track, and
Oh Lord!
I looked like I did not deserve a spot in this league after that driving. But yeah, you were correct. Aussie and I went back and forth in the second and third stage, and then third stage I ended up getting past him finally, and then I'm not entirely sure how it happened, but coming up to the corner before you pull onto NASCAR 1, I clipped the wall, and I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like I basically just got stopped. I mean, I hit the wall with the right side of the car, and it gave me front end and engine damage, so I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but either way, it was still 100% my fault to ever even go in that position. And then after that, I ran the car as hard as it would go, pitted as early as possible to get the damage off, hoping maybe a caution would come or something, and come into 3 to go in the race. I was approaching third place Mikey Dan, and we went in the backstretch chicane, and I went to make a move on him and clipped his left rear, and I almost took out the both of us. So absolutely zero talent shown tonight in stage 3. Congrats to Aussie on winning the race, but that was an absolute, I looked like as if I had gone daft. It was an absolute moronic showing of skill.
Well, it sounded like you're pretty hard on yourself there. But it doesn't matter how good you are, and we all know how good you are. Did you do any practicing for this race?
I did a little bit, but I mean, you saw what I told you about the lap times. Whenever my main issue was, and I had the same issue tonight. I was pretty slow through the backstretch chicane, and then I was nervous about how the front stretch chicane would go, because, and Aussie can tell you this too, but there was one point in the race where I went in the chicane and I hit the curb coming out of it, and it was like I hit a wall. Like, it completely stopped me and turned me dead right. And Aussie even said it looked like I snapped to the right all of a sudden, hit the wall, and kept going. So I'm not really, I'm not really sure what happened there.
Yeah. Well, you still got a podium out of it. What I seen is it on my feed. You know how feeds are. It'll look different on yours than mine. But it looked like everyone was actually aiming for the blue turtles, them blue mounds that are just past the red and white. Whatever you call them. What do you call them? Help me out.
Rumble strips.
Yeah.
The curbs?
Yeah, rumble strips. It looked like everybody was just aiming for those things, and those things will cause damage, accumulative damage to your car, in my opinion. And then you'll hit at them one time, and they won't do anything. You hit them again, and they won't do anything, and then boom, they'll just damage your car. So perhaps that's what happened. I'm not sure. But again, congratulations on a podium. I believe you had the fastest lap, and it was a screamer considering it was in a slider setup. Well, 116
Yeah,
something 6.
Yep, 653.
That's an excellent lap in these sliders. So you didn't lack for speed. Congratulations on your podium, and can't wait to see you next week at everybody's favorite track, Richmond. Yeah. So we went from Bristol to Charlotte Roval, right back to Richmond. So really testing you guys out in this truncated short inaugural season here, and we'll see you next week in Richmond. You got anything else, Gamer? I know you got something for the end of the broadcast. Let's save that.
Yeah, aside from that, I apologize to Mikey for me being stupid and getting into him, and congrats to C's on his second place and Aussie on the win.
Outstanding. C's, it looked like you were just steady. Looked like you were coming up through the field, and it looked like you might have a chance for the win there at the end. But Ozzy was just too strong and pulled away a little bit on the last couple laps. How'd your race go, sir? Sees? I don't know if his mic is muted or because we can't hear him.
Can't hear me?
We can hear you now. Did you hear my question?
Okay. Yes, I heard you.
Go.
It was an up and down race, man. Started third. Got into some issues in stage 1. I started in the back in stage 2 and ended in the back in stage 2, and stage 3, everything just worked out for us there at the end. Everything went in our favor there. I could say that.
Okay.
And we got a good finish out of it. I think my Kroger team, they did a hell of a good job out there today.
And you were in the 47 car. Let me get you up on screen. Oh, there you are. All right. We appreciate it. You got anything else to add?
Oh man. Congratulations to Ozzy for the win. He was fast today. Class of the field. And can't wait for next week.
Yep, Richmond. You're still trying to. I thought you were going to be able to get that first win of the season and give us another winner, which we got an additional weekend. And now we've only had one repeat winner, and that's Game Nerd. All the other races have been won by different drivers, and that's kind of what we were looking for here. Is everybody going for it and having a chance to be that top guy in one week or the other. So
for sure.
hopefully next week you'll have another chance to get that win. It was stolen from you tonight from our winner, Ozzy.
No, I wouldn't say stolen. He was
let me
class
say
of the field
stolen.
today. No.
This is Ozzy. How are you doing tonight?
Good. Good.
This was your second race of the season, and you're coming off with a win. So there's quite a bit of talent here in ERL. So how do you feel about that win tonight?
I feel much like Game Nerd. I feel a little bit bittersweet. Felt like I had a good fast car, but at certain points during the race, you run out of talent, and nose into the wall there at one point, which kind of handed the stage win to Game Nerd. And I think the only advantage for me was the fact that it happened earlier in the race that I could recover, as opposed to him when he did it in third stage. And you know, we were. I was just reminiscing a little bit with some of these road course races. You could just one mistake is all it takes for you to ruin your race. But overall, good racing with the 20 in Game Nerd, and Cease was he kept it close at the end. I thought I kind of was just going to drive away, and he wasn't letting me do that. So apologize to anybody we got into. Obviously, road course racing can be pretty tough. Not a lot of room to race around and pass or anything. So.
Yeah, you got to pick your spots and
Yeah.
pick your times. You sure do.
Yep.
Well, welcome to Enterprise Racing League. We're glad to have you. Of course, you're not eligible for the playoffs, but this is a short season, and coming in here getting used to driving with these guys, and we'll start the next season. Hopefully, you'll be around to compete for a championship.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys having me here once again. Good to be racing with all the talent. I know Game Nerd was pretty hard on himself, but it was, that's just road course racing. Sometimes you try to get everything you can out of these out of your car, and if you're racing with somebody who's pretty even, you try to get you try to get everything you can. That's why you drive over the rumble strips and things. So, consistency is obviously important, but it's hard to be consistent when you're driving flat out every lap.
All right, once again, congratulations to our
Thank
podium here. First place, Ozir. Second place, C's. And third place, Game Nerd. Anybody else have anything else to say? We're at an hour and 34 minutes. It wasn't supposed to go that long, but we had some technical difficulties in the beginning. Gamer, you got anything to say?
Oh, of course. If you enjoy this amazing content and watching fantastic drivers go at it for wins at any kind of track, make sure you go down right now and hit that subscribe button. What are you doing? If you are not hitting that subscribe button, you are being dumber than I was when I crashed tonight. You need to be smart like
cuss out
Aussie.
the audience. Don't call the audience dumb.
You have to subscribe right now.
All right, buddy. We appreciate all you guys. Looking forward to next week at Richmond. I did not get a Charlotte Roval pre-race out. I apologize to everyone for that. Honestly, it was just too daunting a task. There was so much information to put out. I just didn't put out any information. But Richmond, I'll have one out for Richmond as soon as I can. And that's going to wrap us up for Enterprise Racing League. We'll see you all next Wednesday at 8:30 for Richmond. Let me end this damn thing. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. That didn't do it. I swear to God, my buttons do what they want to do. Okay, I'm going to have to go out here, so I don't want to go to this goddamn thing. It's still not doing it. There we go.